Only one person at a time can work on a particular drawing file. To enable collaboration, larger drawings are typically split up into separate files. Then these files can be worked on by different people. In order to reconstruct the total drawing, the separate files are externally referenced into a master drawing, which displays everyone's work. Open the Office project file. This diagram represents the XREF structure that you will be building. The project has been split up into 4 separate files, and they're all XREF'd into the Office drawing. Go to the View tab and click this tool to open the External References palette, or type XREF and press Enter on the keyboard. Then click this button in the corner to attach a drawing. Click the shell drawing and click Open. We want to attach this at a scale of 1, so leave this unselected. We also want to insert this at the origin point, so uncheck Specify on Screen. In this particular project, all of the files are in the same folder, so we can select No Path. If some of the files were in different folders, you could select Relative Path, or if some of the files were on different drives, you would have to select Full Path. I'll choose No Path, and then over here, make sure that you choose Attachment as the reference type, and click OK. Double-click the mouse wheel to zoom extents. This is the shell of the building, representing the perimeter of the structure. Let's go ahead and erase the diagram now. Go to the Home tab, use the Erase tool, and select these diagrammatic elements and press Enter. Let's attach the other 3 XREFs. Click here, select Core, Open, and OK. We'll use the same properties that we chose earlier. Click on this object and you'll see that it behaves as a single object. That's the way that XREFs work. Press Escape to deselect. Attach the tenant drawing, Open, and OK. The core and shell of a high-rise typically don't change from floor to floor, whereas the tenant drawing typically will. So one of the team members might be working on this tenant drawing, if you will. There's also a furniture drawing that we can attach. Click here, choose Furniture, Open, and OK. Evidently, the furniture drawing is still in development, and it merely contains the drawings of the individual pieces of furniture, and they're not yet laid out in the plan. Let's open the furniture drawing itself. Click Open, select Furniture, and Open. Now this drawing merely contains the furniture, but how can we lay out the furniture on the plan if we can't see it? To answer this question, open the diagram file. This represents the full structure of the XREF. The blue lines represent overlays, whereas the red lines represent attachments. We've already made these 4 attachments to the Office drawing. In order to see what's going on in the furniture drawing, we will overlay the same core, shell, and tenant drawings. Overlays are ignored when the furniture drawing is itself attached to the master Office drawing. If they weren't ignored, we would have a problem with duplicate references. So use overlays when you are working on drawings that are themselves referenced into other drawings. Let's go ahead and overlay the core, shell, and tenant drawings into the furniture drawing. Let's close this diagram file. I'll just type Close and press Enter and choose No. So we're back in the furniture drawing. Click here and select Core, Open, and this time choose Overlay. OK. Zoom extents, and you'll see that we can view the core, and that's good because it will help us to lay out the furniture. But we also need the shell and the tenant. Overlay, and once more, overlay. Now we can lay out the furniture on the plan, and we won't have a conflict with another person who might be laying out the tenant drawing. Let's save this file, close it by typing close, enter, and go back to the office drawing. We get a notification down here that a reference file has changed, and that is the furniture drawing. It also shows that right here. I can click Reload Furniture, and it will reload that XREF. Notice that we don't have the core, shell, and tenant drawings nested within the furniture reference. This is because we were careful to use the overlay type. So in this lesson, you have learned how to use both the attach and overlay references and understand the difference between these two methods.